Okay, so we're here at 41 Canard Square for the video tour of the property today. So we'll start internally and then we'll head on outside to show you the exterior. So coming on into the property now, we come into a very good sized entrance hallway. You can see immediately to the right of the entrance door, we have the smart video entry system. You can see the landlord's put a lot of love into this property. So starting the video tour off, we'll start with the bedrooms, which are at the end that I'm standing in now. So facing on this end, you can see we have two really good sized bedrooms here. On the left, before we enter the second bedroom, you can see we have a coat hook. So that is ideal for some storage. Now coming on into this room, you can see we've got a very good size double bedroom here. It's currently been furnished with a pull-out bed and a freestanding wardrobe and other items. Really good size floor space. I must admit the carpet almost feels new with the amount of spring in each step. Got a large window at the end there that lets in plenty of natural light. It is important to note, however, this property is on an unfurnished basis, so please just look past the furnishings and notice the size. So as mentioned, lovely window up there as you can see. Back into the entrance hallway now, and continuing on into the master bedroom. You can see this is a very good size room. Again, ample double in size. It's important to note this room isn't actually 100% square. So the angle in the corner there between the two windows isn't actually 90 degrees. So this end of the room that we are currently in is ever so slightly wider, and it gets ever so slightly narrower just at the end, just to give it that more modern funky feel. You can see on the right there, we have a built-in mirrored wardrobe. This is full height and full width. And we also have an ensuite in this room. One of the windows is full height, which lets in plenty of natural light and helps bring in more space to the room. Whilst the other one has a view of some more of the apartment block itself and a lovely large tree too. Now, the ensuite up this end is a very lovely ensuite and has a fully mirrored background there, so it's just a bit of a struggle for me not to catch myself here. So you might just see my gimbal device, but you can see there we have a full height shower, and it is larger than standard size, so comfortably stands two people in here. That is the size. Rectangular in shape with a ratio of 2:1. We have a free floating sink, giving it that lovely modern feel. Just in front of the mirror, we do have a shelf. Again, aids in that storage space, as you can see. We have the integrated toilet as well, and the towel radiator on the right. The entrance hallway now from a slightly different angle. So you can see got a lovely entrance hallway, lovely and large. Continuing along, directly on the left we have the family bathroom itself. Now, this is a lovely and funky bathroom, again really modern feel, with the landlord's own stamp on here, with this absolutely phenomenal wallpaper. So the landlord's pumped a lot of love into the property. It's got clear taste in style, and it's all been done to a really high standard. So you can see here we've got a shower over bath with a glass screen. It's a fully tiled shower area, just helps with cleanliness and maintenance. Again, we have that wonderful floating sink and integrated toilet, and on the left the towel radiator. So all in all, a really lovely room in keeping with the rest of the property. Back into the entrance hallway now. Before we go into the main living area, I just wanted to show you this cupboard space here. Now this cupboard space is very handy. You can see it's double door in width, and this is actually where the washing machine is located. So you can see the washing machine tucked away in there, which is really handy, rather than having the ugliness of the appliance, so to speak, in the kitchen itself. So that's located tucked away in here. Plenty of storage and shelving, etc. here as well. And then just on the right hand side, we have the water tank and boiler. So again, this is a very good size. Always handy to have this sort of storage when you don't have a cupboard under the stairs or loft space. A great use of this space also. So continuing along now into the main living area, we come on through. Now, due to the sheer size of the room, it has been sectioned into a lovely living, dining and kitchen. So on the right here, you can see we comfortably seat at the moment a table and 4 chairs. This is a really, really good size room. You might have also already noticed that the radiators are water-filled radiators. These are also run off of gas. Everyone knows that obviously gas is a little bit easier to use for central heating and is obviously a lot cheaper usually as well. So again, really, really good size. And is just ample for a really, really lovely living area. Now the living area itself backs onto the kitchen. This is a beautifully installed kitchen, so it is lovely and modern. Plenty of storage space as well. So just starting up this end here, we've got a lovely single doored oven. Gas burner hob with the extractor fan. Now those tiles are actually purple tiles, so they aren't stuck on with a film. That is the tiles themselves. You can see we've got a lovely L-shaped counter here, which is plenty of space for food preparation, etc. We have an under-counter dishwasher. This is a full-size dishwasher. Always comes in handy. I know I don't like doing the washing up myself, so. And then we also have the integrated fridge freezer and a full height storage cupboard here around the right as well. So again, really, really good for storage space. I'll open this up just to show you. As you can see, they're all laid to shelving on the right hand side. And there is electric into here as well. Hence the microwave. And then on the left there, we've got a 4-drawer freezer and the fridge above. And then we've also got storage space above the fridge itself and below. Always again coming in handy. The shelf just below the fridge is slightly on the small side. However, it's always handy to have this size space for something such as your bin liners. Now I am just going to do a short walk around a circle of this room just to give you an idea of a 360 view. You can see tucked in away in the corner there, just on the left hand side of the balcony. Again, a nice little cubby hole for storage space. Now the balcony itself has currently got the blinds down, so please don't be alarmed. That isn't a film on the glass itself. As you can see now, it is just the blinds being pulled down. So coming out onto the balcony, you'll notice this is a very, very good size. And it is glass as well, just to let in more natural light and not obstruct your view. Now the great thing about this balcony is it is more deep than standard, which does mean you have a little bit more space than you usually would, as often now balconies are rather narrow. So again, it's absolutely superb to have this outside space for your morning coffees and some time in the sun as well. The property is quite simply flawless throughout, as you would have seen, with taste and style. So leading on outside now to show you the property exterior. You may recognise that the property backs on to the Watson Heights development, and you can see these guys are actually even newer than these. I'm not actually too sure as to the exact build date of Canard Square, but as you'll notice, these are very, very modern. The property is located on the 2nd floor. There is a lift up to the 2nd floor, so you have full lift access, and you are right at the end as well, so you've got someone below you, someone above you and one person beside you. It's always really, really handy to live on a corner, as I'm sure people will agree. Now the property is just a stone's throw away from the central station and just a short walk to the town centre itself. Other features of the property include the free gym, so that is located on site and is included within your rent. Unfortunately, the property does not have any allocated parking. If parking is essential for you, you will need to source this off of your own accord. My name's George and I've been your negotiator today. Please give us a call on 01245 346 660. Thank you.